Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and dive right into this. Aether burners? We're most likely going to be seeing Sid about some Aether burners. As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aether burner. Meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you can make your own way there. Oh, the other side of the, So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos, hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Guess we're going in. Wait. There we go. Much better. I was digging that outfit though. Actually, music's so chill. So chill. Why am I in the water? Oh. Got that fake rain going on. Right. Anyway. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step aside and have Opaline take you to the medial circuit. Affirmative. We got a whole damn squad. We got so many people in the Scions. It's so good. Alright, Opaline. You wish to use the lift? Yes. We now have access to the other side of Labyrinthos. Nice. I have sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha on the other side of Mariel Argonomics. I'm trying to get these words, guys. I'm trying to get these words. Actually, there's something I have been meaning to... No, never mind. It could wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. It's probably related to their children. To his children. First off, where are there any Aether currents? I know you're hiding them. Give me those Aether currents, boy. Dang, this place is huge. This is massive. Alright. Right here? Yeah, to the lower levels. Labyrinthos is a lot bigger than I thought it would ever be. The moon is actually smaller than Labyrinthos. Map-wise, but... Woo! I probably can jump down there, but we don't want to do that right now. Oh, we're not on the other side yet. Oh, okay, I see. We're not on the other side yet. And then we're about to head over to the gate. We're probably gonna head right into another dungeon. Possibly, maybe. Oh, blue bird versus purple bird. Is that ceruleum? Are they using ceruleum? Actually, that makes sense. That would make sense. They can use ceruleum. That makes sense. We wait while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here, being a Logiscon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they're able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. I wonder if they put certain things in the water, though. Hold on, how do you know so much about it? Oh, Alphino knows. Alpha, if there's a book, he read it. My father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Wow, that's some... Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with grandfather. Okay, that makes sense. The night before, I'd been asking father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. 'Tis all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loprites in recreating a simple environment, I have come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind near the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar. 'Tis no more coincidence. Ever since Hydaelyn unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Erithus, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus, but that is not all. It is also testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to sail on distant stars. Though the Loprites are endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Good thought, good thought. That's smart. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the central circuit. It is there the most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subjected to said restrictions and will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust, your trust. Then let us proceed. Alright, Fortunate Font, Ford Explorer, Ford Toyota. He's probably thinking in his head, why would my son say that? Of course I trust him. He's my son. Well, you knocked your two siblings out of the ledger, so he's probably feeling that dicketry right about now. He's probably feeling it. It's like, oh yeah. Okay, now we're at the bottom floor. Now we're here. Oh, she got this. She got the same hair as me. She looked kawaii. Alright, let's talk to everybody else. This is it, the central circuit. We might finally have the chance to commune directly with Heidelin, provide we have somehow managed to succeed. We're certainly in the finest engineers have failed. Still, it won't hurt to have a look. Please tell me we're almost there, or is there another underground level we have to reach? The even more central circuit, perhaps? The temperate environment here is not unlike that of the best waxed burrow, though the diverse vegetation doth produce a far more complex bouquet of aromas. A welcome difference indeed, for I have grown weary of the scent of carrots. Yeah, probably. The sooner we can get a look at the Aether burner of theirs, the sooner we can start working out how to improve it. I imagine the secrets kept here would be a great benefit to mine own research, but I will refrain from indulging my curiosity for the time being. I have no idea what makes Alphino so confident we can solve his problems of theirs. Relentless optimism, I presume, a not unwelcome trait in a youth, but less so in a gambler. Aye, let us resolve never to let him set foot in the gold saucer. The farther down we travel, the most expansive the sky above becomes, artificial though it is. The Aether burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Cockdonk, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Moving forward. Interesting area we got here. Nope, you can't jump over there. This is probably gonna open up in some way. But yeah, I don't know if I remember telling you guys this, but the reason why this music is so special for Labyrinthos is the fact that this whole area is like constructed and it's like makeshifted, constructed. You know, things are put in a certain place, almost mechanical in nature, but still very, very, you know, there's birds, there's plants, there's food down here, there's monsters, and the reason why all that chirping stuff is happening is because it's given like a mechanical chirping noise to it. Okay. Oh, we gotta talk to a Lalafell? If you say so. Oh boy. We don't. Oh boy.
I could swap them out. No. Been there, done that. Damn near lost me eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, masterful, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Aether burner conundrum.
Not seen you lot down here before.
It's too many lalas on the screen.
Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to
Where's
offer.
Sid?
If not,
Where is he?
you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
Jesus, Dad, okay.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding.
Okay.
Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient.
Only 6, well, actually 6% is a lot.
6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loporits?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive.
Oh, that's true. It's a giant moon,
It is
however.
no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You trying to drive me mad?
Take that caterpillar out of your damn nose.
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ins like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity.
Oh, wow.
With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
You sure we can't go back?
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with.
Specialized. Okay.
Drive calls from Ragnarok class internment hulks.
This
Those
is-
are the prize bits we really need.
Isn't that in
According to
Thal?
the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
Oh, sounds like another dungeon. And that looks like in Thanalan
It's
somewhere.
rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
Yep. Way, way back. This sounds like a job for someone else. Should I be lazy out of nowhere? You want me to go fetch the what's-its?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
Sounds like we need to call up Sid.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option.
Say it.
Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously...
Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Oh.
Of course. The floor is yours.
Before we went to Garlemald.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Yeah. You know who we're gonna call. I've said his name like 5 times.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
Nice.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days.
Oh, we're calling up the
so I will lead
science.
the 12-foot expedition myself.
We're doing the whole.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Thought they were gonna call up Sid.
Such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
He really does know a lot about Alec. So, the...
Magical artifacts of Allegan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
No shards on the Eastern Front?
Oh,
That's kind of true.
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Any road, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics.
Well, there we go.
Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal.
What are you doing?
Let's all start back with the ether burner. And 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I
Those are
gather
nice
you
songs.
heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Damn right.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer.
Well,
I'll
we
be
are.
old Charlie, and before you know it, start mixing the grog.
There's not grog and still
I'm
grog
certain
and
that can be
Charlie.
arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
It's good to know that we're not alone in this. Yep. Be proud of your son, dickhead. Bring it. Be proud of your son. Be proud of your son. I thought we were gonna go see Sid because Sid was gonna actually help this guy out, but I guess not. It's weird that I'm not seeing Sid in Endwalker at all. Though Bahamut is long gone, the internment hulks are far from safe. It could be much worse, of course. They won't have to fight their way past Mericidian dragons, nor is there any danger the Elder Primal might be summoned again. Even so, I dare say there are still a far few Allegan creations and contraptions remaining to bar our friend's way. I only hope that Grandfather watches over them. Oh. What serendipitous irony that the remnants of the 7th Umbral Calamity would become the keys to mankind's salvation. Never more certain have I been the master Louis watcheth over us from the Aether Sea. That's crazy. So all that stuff that was combined to like encase Bahamut during that Umbral Calamity are literally the thing that's gonna save us. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like, yo, Realm Reborn, shit, you're destroying our world. And then now we're in Endwalker and be like, shit, you're saving our world. First to Talafaroy, now the final days. No one can excuse the Ilzabar contingent of backing down from a challenge. Of course, they weren't all so committed to the cause when we first set off. But after seeing the example set by you, Alphino, and the others, the change was palpable. They couldn't help but believe. There are no oaths or contracts binding the members of the Ilzabar contingent. In many ways, it was even more loosely organized than the Crystal Braves. Nevertheless, I knew none would refuse this call to arms. Truly, we have been blessed with trustworthy and dependable allies. Appreciate you doing all this, but I ain't getting my hopes up just yet. There's a lot of people here. Time and time again, it seems that Allagan something or other are either the cause of our solution to our problems. To think that the self-same materials that once launched Dalamud will now be used to help ferry mankind to the moon. There's a poetry in that. Yes, there is. Everything has a fucking reason in this story. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. It's times like these that we're reminded of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he would have achieved so much with a single Link Pearl conversation? As was expecting rather a lot of visitors in a near future, I best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? Oh, she's giggling and shit. That's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Oh, 1 second. Meanwhile, in an Ul'dah. Oh, too many Lalafels here. Too many Lalafels.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make.
Finally, you're doing something that's actually
Summon the best
responsible.
and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must.
Fuck the Brass Blades.
Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. There, guys. We have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas.
Everybody's getting involved.
I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Is that your son behind you? Thank you, Dad.
Pippin, I would have you
My
lead the
boy
raiding
Pippin.
party. Assemble your finest, and with Chizona's blade, clear the way.
My boy Pippin. This is the only Lalafell I care about. Look at his luscious hair.
Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it.
He's an asshole, but hey, he's getting that money.
The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together.
Damn right.
It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now.
Yeah, remember that shit.
Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future.
Remember.
You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
I like how they're playing the chords of Bahamut music. You saw that? Lolorito didn't even frickin' salute. What an asshole. What a thug. I like him. Yep, that's binding coils of Bahamut music right there. Perfect timing. Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud, hopefully they're actually doing something. What? Nah. It's not Sia. It's not her. Same. It's not her.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
Alamigo coming in.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
You're gonna just punch. She's just gonna punch the shit. Oh, my girl!
Commander Hext.
My girl,
what are you
Nago
doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk.
That's my girl!
So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency so plain to see.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Those earrings are really nice.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
He's thinking about the booba. My girl Nago. My girl Nago.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Damn. Gonna remember Papalimo. Damn. Everything's coming in full circle. I'm gonna do something about, Curthis. Meanwhile in Curthis. Don't show me that shield. Oh! Are we at the...
There you are!
Aww.
We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Yeah, aww.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
It's all good. We're best friends now. Wait. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea, they're looking for relics. Ah, of course he's looking for relics.
So, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honorable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Oh, the Ninja Turtle Bros are coming in. Oh, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Do you want to see my snake? And no, that was actually Seiryu? Seisyu? It was the one of the spirits in I wouldn't say spirits, but nah, you can say spirits. In Stormblood. Though our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics, we only know if they meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else we might do of service? Ha! You've already done more than enough. If I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about Allagan technology. Grahatia, you there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more about more than an average scholar. Huh, if only Master Cook will know how right he was. While he and Graha established a rampart, why don't we help with the preparations for the Great Exodus? Indeed, this must mean we're going above and beyond the terms of our arrangement, but I propose this not to curry further. As confident as I am that we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. That would also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing the great expanse, and if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantite. Alright, you got it. Wait, well, ain't you a hunch of helper buggers? If you have a mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlene Hamlet is lousy with researchers and scholarly types busying themselves preparing for the Exodus. Pah! That lot need all the help they can get. Well then, off we go. Alright, see you, Graha. I shall endeavor to provide Master Cookle with whatever information he should require. Nice. Parkour, parkour, parkour. Parkour. I gotta stop doing that. I might do it again, I don't know. I'm sorry. Always stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated. Well, that's one big honky-tonky honky-chunk. Okay. From what I could tell, a lot of the people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholaric Montetag mentioned. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way. Let's meet by the Aetheryte once our work is done. Roger. Oh, that's another Aetheryte. Okay. I'm saving all those missions. This is another. Yep. Let's tune up with this. Oh, dang, she's pretty. Offering to help, that's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. It's mostly a list of things we need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever star we choose as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier than we depart. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our affairs. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I have not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous, looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like a beheaded rabbit that ran by. Oh, she's going to She is going to enjoy it. Oh my, she's gonna go there and she's gonna be like, and just let all the bunnies just jump on her. Be consumed by the bunnies. Oh, hello, are you one of the new helpers? Working on the afterburner. Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on the front. Even so, I've choose that over my current duties, checking and loading samples, day in and day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be crossed if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. The forum's got enough on their plate as it is, what with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when. A lot of powerful people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Forceful and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? Oh, this guy. This guy right here. He's stealing stuff. He's putting some stuff on the side like, hey. Oh no, it's a row. It's a row. Come row. She's snatching stuff. Oh, there we go. Pretty current. Helping with the arc, even with all the power Master Coco's managed to squeeze out of the Aether Burner, it's still not enough apparently. And now I heard the final days have arrived. Horrific creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. People are dying and there'll be no end of it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We spent years preparing through it. Believe in the plan and all will be well. True? Oh, here's the bunnies already. She's gonna flip out. Cooking way, living way, growing way. They left pudding way back on the moon. They were like, all right, you're acting out. You're acting out. Fancy meeting you here, Matthias. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their tiny, teeny tiny toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is the Ethereus itself, though we now find ourselves in a sort of funny underground miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us our guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied, honestly. All that time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we're planning to do until the chance upon Eorzea and their good self. Since we're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? Sounds good. A tower to Labyrinthos. An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment with Bestway's burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the Loprites acquaint themselves with their conditions deemed optimal for their Charlene collaborators. I fear, however, the continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would be risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture. What a marvelous idea. Might we begin with that great big what's-it over yonder? Ah, yes, the what's-it. I shall leave its explanation to Matthias. What? He chuckled? Oh, he's playing games with me right now? Playing games with me right now, Eorzea? Is that what you're doing? Eorzea said, now's a good time to play games with this. Oh, I remember this. They keep on... stop recycling clothes. What? No. Oh, you're already with that music right now. Not right now, singing away. Goodness me, To build something so large without creation magic is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. Oh my gosh, Eorzea, what have you done? Everest, to find a point of potential of this, you may move the camera as well as zoom. Okay. Eorzea, I have no idea what the fuck these things are. Show the operators the important features of the apparatus, or at least the features that seem important. Whee! Spot an Everest, especially lively one at that. It would appear that the concept you observed is in another place that was approved for life in the wider world somehow. These tanks. It's a little hard to see from here, but is that a golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? And I can see through a window, that window, another pipe at the bottom. Ah, this must be for purifying water drawn up from below. Probably a water tank. This looks like the trees in the greatest Endwalker. No, it does not. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin on the bottom, but big and round on the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Yep. Metallic tubing right here. That's water I hear from inside that great big tube. It must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw out the water. There's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it. Yep. Water is very, 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 very important for literally everything. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from the underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity, I dare say. It would take only a moment to install in even the harshest of environments, for us Loprites, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is the most utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that peoples of Eorzea sometimes have their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Yeah, that's true. They are built near oases. Areas near waterfalls are common sites for villages in Giribania. So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We could provide enough water to keep them from dying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we'd anticipated. Very adjustment may be in order. Once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual, it may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtained their water in the first place. Master Alphino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through the Logiston. Mayhap the Loprites will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Ah, yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlene Hamlet. I shall lead them there. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice that there's many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of this settlement. We're we were not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, too many a hungry predator with an aforementioned big nasty teeth, Loprites may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Wow, thanks, Eorzea. Bring that up. Nice. Nice one. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Lakistan Alpha? For my part, I shall act as an escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust the Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. Godspeed. So Singing Way and Cooking Way is with me. It is time, all this time to you. I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way, to the water extraction. What's it? Let's straight into it. Let's go. Nope. Enemies already. Jeez, that was pretty quick. What about the enemy right there? No? These guys wouldn't eat bunnies. You lying, bruh. You lying. Thank you so much. I really hope that water extraction is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if it's all same to you. Oh. This is my favorite burb of all time. My friends, I bid you welcome to Lakistan Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the Lissa top. Pray follow me. Singing Way might be my favorite. No, Mapping Way. I think it might be Mapping Way, and then Singing Way. I just like the way Mapping Way sounds. Give me some maps! Oh, she pretty. Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life, artificially created. The knowledge we gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. Jeez. You're all very lucky that Etheirys just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous. and I cannot wait to see more of it. Sure. Yeah, sure. Oh, that tiny little hippo! Hold on. I'm gonna pet that hippo. I'm gonna pet that hippo. We're gonna pet that hippo for one more time for good luck. Okay. We're almost to level 90! This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision faculties. In other words, where is the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Miro's Aeronomics. As I imagine, Singy Wei and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus. Wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Eorzea was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention, Etheris will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there's still time. Dang, you got a lot of work to do. I'm surprised you're allowed in this building. No, because we can just leave, that's why. Ooh. Cool. God, I can't wait to get to level 90. Get my armor. Well, if it isn't Cooking Way. This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in the compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I really read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples. Oh yeah, Cooking Way is not following me. Come on, Cooking Way. Let me show you real food instead of just carrots. See this? These are pumpkins. Uh-huh. And see these over here? These are lemons. Alright. Now, follow me. I want you to see the greatest fruit that was ever built, that was ever made. By the way, this is the wheat over here. But here, come. And I will show you just a little further, and you will see the end of the fruit. And this is the grapes right here. Just a little further, and you will see the end of a world. That head thing? What's this thing? Angelic circlet? 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 I kinda want that. I'll find it somewhere. Oh, what a fine mess this is. Excuse me, young lad. Ah, it's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off on my feet preparing for the exodus. But I'm not the only one. We'll all go and find the ways to do what we do down here, there. Oh man, I don't think I said any of that right. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here, up there. First on the moon, then on whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Do you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. I like how you're just accepting of the small bunny. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, I've never been able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even with the ones we can take may not survive in the new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire. I assure you, we merely wish to sample a little of your produce if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, good fellow. So, where to begin? We will start at the pinnacle. The pinnacle of grapes. You will eat these grapes. Oh, I know that these are grapes, yes? Let's see if they are delicious as they look. As they look, really? I'm just playing around, by the way. So sweet, so sour. The taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. That's how they do it. Well, that's certainly given me a food for thought, though, in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? I'd brave an eruption volcano for a choice bunch. I love grapes. Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile, too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough for grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. Oh, behind us. The limones. Orange by name, orange by nature. Oh, these are oranges. Okay. What? Oh, no. Those are the ones, the lemons. These are definitely oranges. They're definitely different. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's see. Yes, that's... Looks like we found Cooking Way's new thing to like. Equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Eorzea about expanding my vocabulary, but I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter? This is all very complicated, you know, so many flavors, yet so many choices. And even individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are in my estimation. Let's not let no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's on the field over there. Pumpkin. You wanna try some of the pumpkin? Oh shit. Oh shit. Where's Cooking Way? Oh god. Oh fuck, I got on a mount. Where's Cooking Way? Shit. Oh god. Wouldn't he be here? No, he'd be outside. I'd be right outside. Yeah, I did. Ah, the color, the texture, are they some sort of enormous round carrots? No, they are not. No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. Blech! It's so hard and flavorless. I may have well been chewing a piece of wood, but all that confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as godly carrots. Stop, stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. And she's right. Do you not find it an awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Then perhaps even those hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder though if there is anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yon? Oh god. Oh god. Here we go. Listen, cooking, wait, whatever. Here you go. Yeah, sure. Enjoy. What a wondrous fragrance. With luck, it'll have a flavor to match. Okay, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. I have no idea how these are to be eaten. I'll just bite into it. Goodbye, son. My tongue, is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How could something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells to return to the others. I am so amazed that all you guys know is just carrots. That's just, you guys have been lazing around for 1,000 years only trying carrots. Only carrots. Because you guys are rabbits. Get it the fucking together. Oh, okay. Cooking ways with me. Cool. And yes, I did get on a mount like a dumbass. I know. Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so with the pumpkin, and I learned the hard way that you're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated. Ha, first time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave that bad taste in your mouth in more ways than one. So I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. It's if this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Just eat the lemon cake. Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to burn this opportunity to bit of sick camp up there. Learn more of this inscrutable ways. Very well, lemon muffin, do your worst. Oh, if you make this whole... This is delicious. Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true of many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what we've worth preserving and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we were to survive. Everybody's feeling this way. The feeling of just leaving your planet. It's kind of sad, man. Real sad. Such strength of will. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Mankind, the Lolliprits, we both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. Jeez. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable idea. 'Tis a paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the cost incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the archetypes of their own demise, their dreams unfulfilled. What then in the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, to be content with what we have and make the most of it. Well said. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Hey, that was a good one. Pardon my Eorzea, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you anyway? Jesus Christ! Cooking Way, at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. Oh, but don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many ethereal species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course, I look forward to it. Well, this has been highly productive. Probably. Let's go and see if Eorzea and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Bon voyage. That was the most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know any of any other places famed for their cuisine? Limslam is home to the Culinarius Guild and many less than savory establishments. Oh, could have. Would that I had the time to visit. The more I learn of Eorzea, the more I wish we could spare its from the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Matthias, I trust thy time with Miral Aeronomics did bear fruit. I'm gonna kill Eorzea. I'm gonna kill him. Our own efforts too were rewarded by now possesses an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them and us for the fortnight alas. Time is of the essence. Let us return to the Charlene Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every Loprete there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. Aww. He's thinking about those lemon muffins. Stop thinking about those lemon muffins for 5 seconds. I won't get that XP bonus. I won't be there in time. No, stop. What's up? Yes, Matthias, that was indeed my verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstruction environmental data for Eorzea at Logistic Alpha, and that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? You should see the forest in all of the first. One was purple. Gasp! I say, with a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little. Now I feel bad. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy of their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Tancred. I thought I heard tiny voices. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations were proceeded without interruption here. Despite news of the coming end, we have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing the disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death, and we can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our godly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? But be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. I'm writing that one down. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone mopping in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with them. "'Tis a good place as any. Come." See you, Tancred. I wonder. I have to try something out. I wonder after we did that mission that we will see. Nope, she's not here. Silken Grin. No, I think she was over here. The Silken Grin kid is here. Oh, the frog dude. Thought the one bunny lady would be around here. Huh, I guess not. That's weird. God damn it. Why is my hair so green? And what are these bunnies doing here? Can I help you? It is who, oh man, jeez. It is you who would help me? Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray tell us of thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with perilous, elegant technology, is all true, but all I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage, but even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And even if it doesn't, it could... Man, he's just going all over the place. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought that the Aether Burner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with those most daunting technologies, and those dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but well... Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks. For one, I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a temporal spell to regulate the environment. But what if it's not going strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Ah, gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of one of the great big cosmos rather than separate places... Oh, they got a lot to say. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet if Thancred's tale to be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. See, you guys are helpful. Might I prevail upon the low priest to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine peoples of Theris, and learn more about them while we're at it. Way cuter than Lalafel's, just saying. Full glad I am to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Matthias, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of successor. Pray seek thee out the distress and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable Lillipret. Suitable one, indeed. I do so look forward to it. A place for every Lillipret and every Lillipret in their place. Kawaii. These motherfucking rabbits are kawaii. Anxious engineer. What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assurance of sages and Churigans, but to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in the great expanse is beyond any of us, to say nothing of the effects that living out the indefinitely might have on the body. I know a couple of furry friends that might know. The crew from the moon? Why did I not think of that? Oh, I got, like, a lot of people. Aha! The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things, feasible one moment, utter bollocks the next. And yet I've never felt so alive. This lady is crazy. This one is beyond your help. Only sleep can save her now. Oh, she's one of those. One of those hunchback, like, glasses kind of girls, like, You idiot. Have you seen any envelope lying about? This imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without that bloody slip of parchment. Unless, your friends, it would be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man upon the, Gotcha. I didn't hear what he said. He was being an asshole. It's best to leave him alone. Grimacing naturalists. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna and only the proper fauna are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make the decisions myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Including the Lilliprets in our discussions is a wonderful idea. I'll go to them. Do that. This mathematician. Consult our collaborators. I suppose that would be more efficient than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips should the Aetherburner make our original estimates unfeasible, but there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into much of the weight constitutes too much weight for proposes. Thank you for letting me know. Oh no, not a tired gleaner. You okay, dude? Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a voice that played it as a piano. My feet and knees are drums and cymbals. Gleaner seems fine if in need of a break. Yep. Gotcha. I like how I'm like, you're fine. You're fine. Skeptical researcher. Have you heard anything of what's in the moon? On the moon? I have no doubt. Okay, hey, he needs help. Okay, another one that got help. What about down here? Let's try. Nope, no deal. Over there. Whoop. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Why? Oh, still talking to him. Oop. Level-headed. She's good. Okay. He's distracted. Oh, she's distracted. Okay, she's good. Hyperventilating engineer. Oh, here, hyperventilating. Calm down, man. Come on now. Etherologist? Definitely might want to talk to the low priests. Behold, Matthias, though thine efforts word hath spread through the labyrinthos, verily to a far greater number than we anticipated. Living Way doth gather more little priests as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attention, watch over them, I prithee. Oh, there's a lot of talking going over here. That's the hyperventilating one.
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
So much voice acting, I love it.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Yep.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
He's our moon's pilot?
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
How could you not tell, bro?
Taken.
It's right on top of their
You
heads.
and your friends left Mare Elementorum. We spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge.
She's a whole book?
When
Damn.
I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
Urianger is a moon man now.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Yeah, yes.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's Moon Breeda's parents.
Vilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, boy.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Nice one, Urianger.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Yeah, dude.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Aww.
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years.
Aww.
She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know, we always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Eorzea, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Eorzea and the others? She had to mull it over for a while. Arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better.
Oh, she was trying to get in.
I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time. But she only ever had the best of intentions.
Oh.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
So he was never a people person.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Eorzea, for being who you are.
Oh, that was my first teary-eyed moment in Endwalker. Okay, got you. It was almost Jeweler, but this was the one that killed me.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing.
Ain't that the truth?
And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
It is too soon to end. Wow. Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay. The classical Rogadan language isn't so different from Eorzean. Did you ever wonder why we named our daughter Moon's Bride? When I first held her, the moon was shining silver, and the whole world seemed aglow, and I knew it had chosen her, that she would be a beacon of that self-same light. You tied it in with Endwalker at that very, in a realm of Born? Jeez. Of course, we'd later hear our fair share of jokes about how we ought to have gone with Sun instead of with how bright about the stubborn she was. But fiery as my Maroon Brita was, she was always kind and gentle. Oh, you must be one of the Scions, correct? Yeah. Thank you for caring for my daughter. The time she spent with you was all but too short, but I know she was proud to have you as comrades. Eorzea is too, I'm sure. I certainly feel better for knowing he has good friends to look after him. See that he comes home and from time to time, will you? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Wow. Okay. Please be assured that I am fine. I am full glad to see them too, after so very long. Gladder still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, 'twould have been far harder had I faced it alone. Nah, you had it. Stick them with the pointy end. Level up, level 90. Damn, we're finally there. Level 90. Hold on. Go back. What am I doing? Fucking up. You're fucking up. Okay. Now that we are level 90, do we need to do anything? Oh, that's it. This is the thing that's gonna change. Yeah, then Blade of Faith, and then changes all to those. Okay. Nope, wrong thing. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it right there, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to see more Endwalker, you know what to do. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.